best radio VPS.
Slave ships we teaching now, you know what I mean? And I mean
So
the
who are the
culture.
slaves today?
Huh?
Are
Who are the slaves today? We're still the slaves. Regardless, the average working man is a slave. Sharecropping. You know what I'm saying? We all sharecropping. But the thing that is, it's like this music is so influential and so real. There's not a wall built that can hold it down.
Slave written on my face like a prince. Brainwashed, no escape, my people drinks. They all want us extinct. I'm convinced that the grass is green to jump the fence. Bet while I hop that bitch, reality hit me.
They like 3 Talib Kwalis, you know what I mean? Like seriously, like I mean,
The modern day triplets.
yeah, man, it's lit. It's lit. I love it. I love the message to Black Collar. I actually watched it today at my desk. I work for the government. You know, I was looking behind me, making sure nobody was watching. You know, so I love it. I'm digging it. Okay.
Thank you. Definitely appreciate it.
Make sure everybody's talking into their damn mics when they speak. All right. I want to welcome Metro Cartel to the show. Everybody give him a round of applause. Look at him hitting the bell. He right at home, ain't he? Don't be offended.
Got me setting up
Take
the
over.
goddamn Jenga.
Hey,
Yeah, we taking over. We taking
Set
over.
that damn Jenga up. Because that's how we do on here. We play Jenga. Now, I want everybody one by one to introduce themselves to the people. We'll start with you, Jenga.
It's your boy, Ivan T.
Doug Lowe.
B.I.G. fella.
All right. And all together, they're combined
The
to
Metro Cartel.
The Metro Cartel.
the Metro Cartel.
The Metro
Hey,
Cartel.
yeah.
They not here.
It was
That's why
like-
you the one putting up the
Yeah,
Jenga, because they not here.
See,
All right. So
I'm the sucker.
you are, don't look at yourself like that. Hold on. First of all, let me move this mic over here. How the fuck are you the sucker? Cause you putting up the goddamn Jenga. Jenga is the way of life on Don't Be Offended.
Is Jenga like some type of old
Jenga be
ritual
lit.
game?
Like,
You
okay, so the
understand?
key of Jenga, right, is to get a block without knocking the rest of them down. So right here, I already see a move. You see that block is coming out right there? So I'm gonna just go on this side. And
Nah,
I'm,
man, I thought it was
Hold
like
on,
a
hold
rule
on.
you couldn't like take from the top 3 though.
no, who told you that? Who told you that?
That's how we play. It's like
They lied to you. They
that's
lied.
like
I don't
Uno.
know why they would fucking
That's
tell
like
you that.
Pile on Uno
I
to
don't
make it
know.
harder.
They lied.
That's what you should get up here too.
They lied. We're not playing Uno. Uno takes too much concentration. Nigga, please. You got that ass spanked in Uno on the plane. Tell him to. You know what? He making my eyelash itch.
On vacation. On vacation.
Fresh out the water with the dolphins.
You know what?
With the monkey on the shoulder.
I'm so done with this conversation. So Metro Cartel is a group, correct?
Know that.
Okay, say it one more time. Metro Cartel is a group, right?
Know that.
All right, so I guess my next question is, do you all struggle with trying to stay together like every other group in history? TLC, Destiny's Child, New Edition. Do you have those struggles as a group? Whatever. Groups. Let me tell you something about groups. Groups is something that you don't find nowadays because people are very selfish and people are very greedy. So to see a group out now in 2018 is extremely commendable. So I'm just trying to ask you all, how do you manage to stay together? Do you have those fights, those issues? Do you have those problems where you feel like you may want to break up or you butt heads or... All right, let's start. Let's start with B.I.G. I'm interested. This is a good question.
Nah, I mean,
Like, are you all above that?
Our communication is good. You know what I mean? If I got a problem with something, either one of them doing, I can say, hey, I got a problem with that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And either I get voted out or it get voted on. You know what I mean?
So you all respect each other's opinion.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
no egos,
That's a problem in a lot of
no
groups.
drama.
Okay.
I say the hardest thing was about keeping us together. Just some people just lose passion. When the group was bigger than us 3. It was originally like 6 of us.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
see what you find out when you
Yeah,
bring people
so-
on?
So people just lose passion, and that was the hardest thing. So we the group now.
So
man,
question. how did everyone in the group, the 3 that remain, take the other people leaving? How was that? I mean, did you all feel betrayed? Like, what were the feelings and thoughts on that?
It depends on, with me, it really depends on the reason why you left. And
Well, you said they lost passion.
yeah, some people lost passion. Some people felt like the music wasn't it. Like, it was a waste of time. Some
Really?
people felt like,
Oh, I'd have been offended by that.
Some people just made life changes. And
Oh, yeah, they're the bell. No, seriously. I mean, if we're all on the same struggle and we're all in this together, you're telling me that our music isn't it. Bitch, okay, see you later.
no, not that the music was bad, but it
Like,
wasn't.
period. Like, they didn't have the drive to make music no more. Like, themselves.
That,
you know what I
and
mean?
they just felt like it wasn't coming fast enough. So it was like,
Well, nothing worth working for or having is going to come
Comes
quick.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? I mean, it's a struggle to do this show, you know, to make sure people show up, to book my guests, all that stuff. If I would have given up on the first sign of trouble, I wouldn't be where I am now. This is my second radio station. I wasn't always at Radio VPS. So,
That's what's up.
you know, I've been knocked down a couple times, and I've only been doing this since March.
man.
So to get up and,
Yeah.
and just walk away, you know, to me is somebody y'all don't want on y'all team. No way. That's just how I feel. That's my thoughts.
I mean, you know, just
Don't be
wasn't
offended.
Yeah,
I'm
you
with
know,
you.
You know what I'm
it is
saying?
what it is.
I mean, but I love the fact that you all stood together and stood strong and you kept going. I respect that. I respect everything that you're doing. Let's talk about how we met because it was crazy because you and Game 6 Dame over there were in a DMV open mic competition and you all were in the top 5. And you all were battling for that top spot for like 3 weeks. That was how we met.
Yeah.
And I can remember us being all outside rapping.
Right.
And I had my show then. It was just at a different radio spot.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I had my show then. And I knew then that I wanted to bring y'all on. I think I talked about it with y'all. Y'all had some chicks with y'all that night. Some cool chicks that I was rapping to. And
It's like, nah, they watching.
oh, hey, look, I ain't saying.
Somebody ain't going on vacation.
Hey,
They might
look.
not be watching. This is 11:18.
Hey, look, I ain't saying. Hey, look, hey, this show is gonna be archived, nigga. They gonna see. They gonna fucking see. You know, but then I knew you all were full of talent, and I can remember watching you all at the DMV open mic, and you guys shut the house down. I can remember the performance; it was absolutely
Really appreciate
fantastic.
it, yeah.
The energy and everything about it, I was amazed, and you know, y'all, you and Game 6 Dame both. I feel like y'all both deserve that spot that y'all were fighting for. You know, so shout out to both of y'all. Dame's actually dropping an album coming up,
that's
so
what's up.
y'all be front row for that. He's been working hard on that.
Front row, they gonna be on it.
Oh, well, that's exciting. So y'all are gonna collab with Game 6 Dame.
Yeah, man.
I
That's
sent them
gonna
a
be
message a couple
exciting.
months ago. I said, send me something. They ain't never sent me nothing.
I'm looking for
Man,
forward
we
to
was
that.
trying to get this
project
declassified.
But I
out,
got-
man.
Hey,
I
look,
just
they got
something
people
for
dropping
them.
out the group and shit. They ain't
I got something for
look, they
them.
ain't worried about Game 6 Dame. They got maintain.
The collaboration
Nah.
definitely gonna go down.
I'm
Definitely
excited
going
about
down.
that. That's
Definitely
gonna be
going down.
dope. That's gonna be dope. I think y'all together will be dope.
I put it like this. It's, you know, I met a lot of artists at that open mic night. And then, you know, just generally talking to them and connecting with them on different levels. That's what made me want to work with them. You know, I fuck with their music. And I don't fuck with a lot of people's music because I critique everything. But it's just like one of them type of things when you connect with genuine people, real shit happens.
Yeah, then.
I agree. I definitely felt some genuineness coming from you all when we met. We were able to. We talked outside for like an hour.
Yeah, we was out there like we just got on the club. So
You know what I mean? So that was super dope. I love you all. And when I thought you all were the other cartel, I was like, fuck no, they not coming on the show. With them fucking egos, the other cartel, they got this ego that's just
only
like.
one cartel, and that's us.
You hear me?
Don't be
And
offended.
if they got a problem with it, they can deal with the game 6.
Oh God, please.
04,
Nobody's
man.
scared of that.
Real life.
Since
First to
04,
do it.
man.
Shit.
Now,
First to do it.
my next question. All right. So, Bobby, pull up that album cover.
Then like we about to go in on this one.
So I'm like, okay, so clearly I got something dropping. I'm excited about it. But then I look at this fucking cover and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is this? Is this somebody's child support papers?
Oh, you gonna learn today.
Hey, look, let me know. Tell us about Declassified, because I'm so curious. Because, I mean, when you look at this, some curiosity is there.
Right.
Who's going to be the one to explain to me Declassified?
It was gotta be me. So the concept for the cover came. I was online one day. I don't even know how I really came across this photo right here. So the photo is of a letter the FBI mailed to Martin Luther King, and it's basically just like harassment. It's a harassment letter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so and not too many people know about this. So I'm like, yeah, we was already going to name the album Declassified anyway. The title Declassified came from, I just feel like we talking about shit people don't want to talk about or people don't want you to know. So we declassifying information.
I agree with that. Just with Black Collar. Nobody wants to hear that shit
Right.
because they don't want to face the real.
Right, right.
So I agree with you 100%. And when I saw that, I kind of wanted to read it, but I was at work. I was like, Metro Cartel got me into some shit. I work for the government. I'm about to get fired. I can't read this shit. This shit probably some deep shit.
So research that letter, man. It's, Google
So
FBI
that's
letter
Martin
from
Luther King's letter that he received
FBI.
from the FBI. That's some deep shit. And you know, and your cover is what gets people. Like that's what kind of wheels you in. Like even if a motherfucker ain't heard you a day and they like when they see that cover, they like, what the fuck is this? That's dope. And I didn't even know where it came from. I had no clue. But I was like, okay, so is this the cover? And then I had to read a little bit and I was like, okay, it is. I gotta ask about this.
Say Derek King. And then this nigga just started going in on him.
What? So y'all actually took the time to read it.
Yeah, I definitely read it.
Well, I know you read it because you picked it out. But did y'all two read it?
Yeah, I mean, we've been hip to this stuff.
Yeah,
but this is
old.
something that, like we saying, we kind of declassifying because we know a lot of people ain't hip.
NWA got one too.
Do you all ever worry about, the message that you all try to portray? Because I feel like just listening to your music and watching a lot of things that you all do you guys feel like you're gonna be like Tupac and shit? Like, I'm trying to tell you for the message. I feel like y'all are like all about the message.
I could only hope that our message get to that many people to the point where we on that level. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the goal for real. You know what I mean? But to spread the message. If they want to kill us, then let them kill us. But
you gonna spread the message.
for sure.
I love that.
That's the type
I
of
love
music
that.
Came up on music with a message.
I
For sure.
Even the
absolutely
gangsters
love
had a
that.
message for
sure.
So
I mean, and we've gotten away from that. The music that we're listening to now, there's no message. There's no nothing. It's just some mumbles and a beat.
She must have ain't heard KOD.
Damien, most of the music that we're listening to now, let's be real, most of it does not have a message, does not have a point. And you say it all the time. You say that's why you don't listen to the radio, because it's all bullshit. And I'm not going to lie. I feel like a lot of the guys are doing it to make it. They see, okay, this is what's hot. This is what's happening. I'm going to go with the flow. But that's the one thing about the music industry. It's not consistent.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to get back to where y'all at. I see it. I see it. There's another artist. I don't know if you all know him. His name is King Kev. Did you meet him at the last open mic? I don't know if you all know him. But he's another timeless rapper to me that I feel like his music will evolve.
Shout out King Kid.
I know bullshit. And Bobby likes King Kev too. he I mean, just talk about something.
Right.
Have something to say. Something. The young boy Top Notch Jones, I had him on my show when I first started out. He's 22 years old. He was at the open mic. He's good too. And
Top Notch, you was supposed to send me something.
he talks like he's 44 years old. He ain't nothing but 24 years old, but he has that timeless style, and I feel like all of that's gonna come back. So I don't ever want y'all to do like y'all folks and lose sight of what y'all doing, or think that what y'all doing ain't dope, or it ain't where it's supposed to be,
I don't
because it
even know how to make
is.
music like that.
So you don't know how to mumble rap.
I can't even make a song like that. If a song ever come out like that from me, I was just bullshitting, man. That shit did it.
Sometimes now you can't even lie. Some of the beats be on point. They be using.
The beats may be on point.
And some of the hooks even be on
True.
point.
Yeah, the
You
hooks
know,
be
they know
catchy.
they can put
Hooks
you
be
into
catchy.
a party song and you be lit. You gotta admit. You know what I mean?
If you in the party and they put on a party song, of course you're gonna be lit. You know what I mean? It's a song for the situation.
For the situation.
Yeah, I mean-
But see, you make songs for the situation too.
I mean, you know, but you still gonna learn something in my situation.
But I agree with with your situation. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Look at this nigga about to lose in Jenga.
Oh, you already lost on the break, man.
Who
You
lost?
try to keep that on the low.
You pull from the bottom. That's the only rule in
take it
Jenga.
from right here.
No, I don't. The lies you tell on Don't Be Offended. Now, I have another question before we go to Folgers. How long have you all been together? You talk about the whole evolving and how some people left and some people didn't stay. How long have you all been together?
Shit, since 04.
Damn, that's what is that? That's like 14
Yeah, that's like
years.
14. That's like 14.
So y'all ain't no spring chickens.
Yeah, nah. Nah.
That's what's up though, cause you know it's hard for groups to stay together. That shit is hard. Niggas
we
get
dwindle.
egos. Niggas get fed up. Niggas wanna.
quit
I
like
mean,
twice.
at least he admitted it.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
But music's my passion, so I just.
So you couldn't quit
I
for-
couldn't
but for
stay
so
away,
long.
Yeah.
I feel
I
you.
was just upset. That's all.
He was like Drake. I'm upset.
You know, it's rules to this shit.
Oh, so you a Drake hater?
Nah.
Cause I love Drake. I am a Drake fan. Let me tell you something about Drake. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Drake, but he know how to make a hit.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Drake a deadbeat.
He know how to make a hit.
Oh, he knows
Y'all
how
say
to,
what
how
y'all
to
wanna-
read a hit, you know, because you got some writers over
Listen,
tell you.
whatever works. So you mean to tell me if somebody came to Metro Cartel and said, hey, we want to write for Metro Cartel. We see y'all vision. We see y'all passion. We trying to take y'all to the next level. We going to sign you with a $3.5 million contract for the next 7 years. Y'all going to say no?
Hell no.
I mean, I'm definitely going to say no.
Thank you for keeping it real, B.I.G.
It's
no.
it's like we said before, it's about the message.
I mean, what they
So,
writing,
I mean,
Yeah,
so, you know, you
Okay.
can't take my message. That's taking my passion.
They
out,
just
you know
saying,
what
but
I mean?
what did I just
as
say
long
that they
as what they
said?
writing
Is along
is
the same
aligned
lines.
with the message, yeah.
Is what you agree with?
Yeah, I'm not about to get
Look,
out
I got
there
the
and
sweat
be like,
stains. I got to keep my
bust a
arms.
nut on his grandmother forehead, yeah.
Who says that?
Nah, that's all.
That's
You
the
ain't
type
about
of
to
shit
write
they
that
say,
for
yeah.
me and expect me to get up there and say it. Nah.
So you wouldn't sign your life away for $3.5
Not for
million?
that.
Like
Not for busting
Kanye?
that on your grandmother forehead.
Like
I'm
Kanye,
sorry.
you ain't gonna
I'm
sign your
sorry.
life away.
My kids gotta grow up in this world, and they be like, "Oh, you the child of the busting out of your grandma forehead guy."
You know what you say? I
Oh,
explain to
you
you when you get
seizure
older.
boy.
Right.
All right. So one more question before we go to Folgers. I feel like I got a lot of questions. So I'm a hashtag bitch, right? So I was looking at the hashtags and I saw the CTRL collection hashtag. What does that mean? Is that something I need to know about? Because I didn't think it was cartel because there was no A in it. So,
No, it's cartel.
Yeah, it's cartel.
but why did it say CTRL?
We just
Like
took the vowels
control.
out.
Hell,
It's abbreviated. That's all.
Ah.
she didn't spell.
Actually, I spell better than you.
Shit.
Lies. All right.
Yeah. So actually, we was gonna actually do the album without the vowels in it too. But
Oh, see, look at y'all trying to be deep. They so deep. They Talib Khalid twins, triplets. All right, so before we get into the cuff card question of the day, before we get into the last questions that I got from my boys up here, we gotta go to Folgers, and we actually got a video for that. All right, so let's roll Folgers on Don't Be Offended, It's Just Signs. Hopefully Bobby has it ready. It's already 11:30.
Declassified on all streaming services.
Check that out.
Look at them plugs.
Good evening, I'm Jessica Shambach. It's called The Purge. KOC's Brian Shalonsky joins us now live. And Brian, some residents are worried.
That's right, Paul, Jessica, they are. Now, the threats are coming from this flyer. It's based off a movie where all crime is legal for one night. It's frightening, but police say they're keeping watch.
Seen a couple of things on social media. Oh yeah, it's all over. I think there's like Instagrams for it and stuff.
This flyer is from one of the posts. It threatens a real-life purge where crime is legal for a night. And it says it's set to take place in 2 weeks. A similar threat had police in Louisville, Kentucky on edge just last week. Some people said they even saw groups of people in masks.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know shit. Let the government deal with it. Oh, come on. Really?
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast
You don't know shit. Let the government handle it.
of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government.
Good evening, my fellow patriots. Today, this great nation of ours has unleashed a plague of virus that's controlling our children, dumbing down our intelligence, and killing our kind. The media has been controlling us for years through movies, music, money, drugs, sex. Hell, they control the way we think, what we should wear, what we should say, how we should live. And if we have the choice to do
You don't know shit.
then would you want us? Look, I don't have that much time. Lock your doors, kiss your kids. Be safe because they're coming for you next. We gotta stay strong together as a nation. Don't let them control us. It's time to take control. Stay safe. God bless.
Who's that? What in the hell? Billy? What the hell? Billy, you hear that? You hear that?
This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual purge. At the siren, all emergency services will be suspended for 12 hours. Your government thanks you for your participation.
So many years of depression makes me vision the better living, type of place to raise kids in. Open the eyes to the lies, history's told foul, but I'm as wise as the old owl. Vultures, wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal like support in a coma. Sober, keep your mind cleansed out for the culture. Deviate from sins, keep your soul away from the vultures. Vultures, wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal suicidal like support in a coma. Sober, keep your mind clean, down for the culture. Deviate from sins, keep the soul away from the vultures. Vultures, wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal, won't like support in a coma. Keep my third eye on my enemy as they slowly approaching. Avoiding from being blind in disguises, inclined to alter. See, the question is, why do we suffer? We lack opponents, plus we're struggling for liberation. Won't got no owners, haven't seen the black community since Tulsa, Oklahoma. And they wonder why I'm quiet as kept, cause I'm alone. A young body, old soul, free spirit that's coherent with the mind in control. Through lyrics, it's apparent I've been grinding on my whole life, putting fear in all these younger generations. Try to teach them, they don't hear me. Now I'm laying next to something that understands my dreams. A down-to-earth type woman, what I'm missing in need. On a journey for my queen, the goddess that's supreme. Rap toffee, black coffee, no sugar, no cream, just soldiers. Wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal like support in a coma. Sober, keep your mind clean, down for the culture. Deviate from sins, keep your soul away from the vultures. Vultures, wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal like support in a coma. Sober, keep your mind clean, down for the culture. Deviate from sins, keep your soul away from the vultures. Vultures. Society tainted my psyche, so fuck a life of sobriety. I need a tree for clarity. I read for the dexterity to advance my position. Telling hoes the truth just to cut down on my sentence. If gangsters still winning, but y'all like on the low, trying to keep our team clear of the vultures that you hear. Snitched on the kingpin, that's why he's no longer here. Gotta keep my mind clear of the politics of government. Got money for wars, but not enough spent on the homeless or the paralytic. I just don't get it, that's why I ain't with it. To be specific, if you ain't with the movement or these logistics, you get a swift kick just to make your real live. I don't need you, I supersede you. I deviate from the unclean. Gotta keep my soul clean. If you can't perceive what's unclean, you tayin' everything. Wake up and smell the vultures. Wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal like support in a coma. Sober, keep your mind clean, down for the culture. Deviate from sins, keep your soul away from the vultures. Vultures, wake up and smell the coffee aroma. Society suicidal like support in a coma. Sober, keep your mind clean, down for the culture. Deviate from sins, keep your soul away from the vultures. Vultures. Pray and pray. Think about it. Use that tool between your two shoulders.
Make my breath seem like it's bad on camera.
I smell your breath on camera.
My breath not even bad. He lying. He the one with the bad breath. He the one with the bad breath.
That's why the monkey's working on YouTube.
He the one with the bad breath.
Oh, shit.
Jinga.
I'm trying to put it back. That's why they say you be cheating.
You saw that, right? We got that joint on camera.
The camera catch this.
We got it. We got that.
As long as I get one. It don't matter.
I know you better move that glass out the way if that joint tip over.
What glass? My new glass is not tipping over. Y'all got me fucked up. This needs to be on camera. Y'all got me fucked up. All right. So that was Folgers by the Metro Cartel.
Shout out to Pray or Pray.
Metro.
So what was the message on that song? Because I know it, but I want you to tell me your interpretation of the message on Folgers.
Folgers was kind of like, I'm about to get a message for Black Collar. Damn, I ain't heard Folgers on the brick.
Yeah, I know, right? We go.
Waking up with some coffee.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Thank you. Folgers is more pretty much being aware of what's going on, whether it be the workplace, current events, government.
Government. Y'all always talk about the government.
Hey, man. Shit
they
real.
horrible.
The man.
Fuck the IRS.
Oh!
I ain't saying that shit, dude.
I ain't had nothing to do with
They
that.
put your ass in
Don't be offended. Look, don't be offended, IRS.
There's a couple people you don't beef with Eminem and you don't beef with the IRS.
Listen, I had nothing to do with that.
Fuck them. Fuck a W-2.
I had a kid. You know how much I get back on taxes? You better stop playing with me.
You better stop playing with them peoples.
All right.
Wesley Snipes, where you at? Tune in, my nigga. School these niggas on that shit.
Shout out Wesley.
I'm so done with this nigga. I'm about to put his ass on. Bobby, he about to be over there with you. He going on.
Well, Wesley went to jail, bro.
All right, so I'll tell you what I
ain't seen him in the movie since.
I'll tell you what I did notice.
4.
I'll tell you what I did
Netflix.
notice about the Folgers video and the Black Collar video. Tell me about Cranktivity Films.
That's my cousin.
Is that somebody you all work with? Because I've been seeing their logo. I've been seeing the name.
Shout out Kane is able.
That's your cousin. Okay, so he shoots all of your videos?
Well, for the most part, yeah. So far, yeah.
Okay, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he's
I'm
a great
loving
job,
it.
yeah.
I'm loving it. We might have to have him on the show.
Yeah, he'll come.
Pick his brain a little bit. All right, I'm for it. I always try to look beyond the artist and because it's not just you all. You all are just the cover and the face of it. But there is work that is done behind you. I mean, look at Bobby. He's back there. He barely making it though. He late. Mike's fucking going off, but he there. Shout out to Bobby. Don't be offended.
I'm a one-man army. Don't play with me.
Did you get a clip of me and Cartel or not?
I been got a clip earlier.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you
Get
clip
your
these
fucking
nuts?
clips, nigga.
Did you clip these nuts?
I'll clip them bitches off.
Ooh. Turn them.
Whoa.
On vacation.
Whoa.
On vacation.
Whoa. All right. So y'all know what time it is. Bobby, pull it up. It's time for the cuff card question of the day. And I am being told that B.I.G. is pulling the card.
Don't pull another joint where a female on vacation.
Listen, he don't know what he pulling, okay? This shit is pulled on, I be shuffling this shit. Look at this nigga drinking from the Wendy's cup. Y'all see this nigga? Shout out to Wendy's.
Wendy's get no publicity though, man. We put Wendy's under the table, you know what I'm saying?
It's all right. I'm sipping from a Popeye's cup.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with Popeyes. I love
Cut
Popeyes.
that check. I'll put the cup on the table next time.
All right, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to spread it out for you. You got to spread it, though. You got to spread it.
See, that's your problem.
Spread.
I always want to spread it for someone.
You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with a little spread.
Whoa, you don't hit the go. Man,
All right, get one from up underneath there. Now, before you read it, I want you to tell me if it's a good one or not. If it ain't a good one, we're going to throw it back.
Yeah,
all right? We need the best one.
That's the same one.
Is that a good one?
Nah, that's not a good one.
Nah, put that back. Put that back. Put that back. Put that back. Put that back.
There you go.
What was that? That's a good one.
Ain't nobody answering that. Not on this phone.
Good one.
Nah, next.
Because we got male sex toys.
Oh, hell nah. This ain't
Is
Spencer's.
that a good one?
Nah.
Yeah,
I'm about to say my man 0 for 2.
All right. Let's cuff. Read the cuff question card of the day.
It says, does the length of time in a relationship determine whether or not you put up with certain things while together?
Ooh, that's a real good one. Oh, I can't believe you pulled that.
Oh, so you start now?
Oh, nah. I always go last. How we going to start? What end of the room? We going to start on Bobby's end or we going to start on the pad?
Let's get the crowd mic in. Get the crowd mic in.
Audience interaction.
You know what I'm saying?
Audience interaction going on here.
All right, Bobby, let's cuff. Does the length of the relationship affect whether or not you stay with the person?
Determine whether or not you put up with certain things
while you're together.
Yeah.
All right, let me have it so I can repeat it every time.
How long you been together?
Does the length of the time in a relationship
Hell yeah.
Will you put up with a lot of shit because you've been with somebody for
Hell
a long
yeah.
time?
Y'all see this shit every single Tuesday. Every Tuesday. Nice.
Don't be offended.
Sometimes I may be late, but I put up with this shit every Tuesday, so y'all see it.
Don't be offended.
It's been a long
If
time
this was
coming.
the first week, she'd have been cut off, huh, man?
Oh, she would have been gone. She would have been. Hey,
man.
she would have. He not answering my texts, my phone calls. Hell no.
I got to run behind the computer, push record, and run back to the table.
I would have moved to another state. Shit, I would have joined the Space Force.
The Space Force.
Hey, that's the thing.
Yeah, shout out Elon.
You're doing
Ain't
too
that his
much.
joint? Was his joint
That's
SpaceX?
Trump shit.
He doing too much.
Man,
Shit,
fuck
I would have
doing
moved
too much on my
underground. Shit, I'd be on Kanye West shit.
Next, Miss Ford. Does the length of time in a relationship determine whether or not you put up with certain things while together?
Definitely.
So you agree?
Oh yeah, because that's what a big problem is with relationships nowadays. No one is willing to sit
Put in the
down
work.
and put in the work and compromise, because no one is perfect. No one on this earth is perfect. And for you to find somebody that you can actually put up with on a daily basis and wake up and not want to punch them in the face, then that's
But what if you do want to punch him in the face, but you just put up with that anyway?
What if they actually do punch you in the face?
Hello.
They really got run.
But I be
Get to the
trying.
phone
Everybody,
first.
but everybody's scared of her in the household.
B.I.G. Does the length of time in a relationship determine whether or not you put up with certain things while together?
Yes
Let's
and no.
Okay. I want to hear the no first because we've already heard the yes.
The no part would be because everybody has a boiling point. You know, you get tired of the same thing if nothing's changing. You know what
I agree,
I
and
second
especially
that.
if you
I
voice,
second that.
and if you voice that you're tired of something, and if this person loves you, they should be willing to compromise and work with you to make the change. And if they're not making it, then how much do they really love you?
Got a point.
That's true.
That's not true.
They love
here
you
he
and they
go.
love your ass a lot.
Here he go.
That's
I'm not asking you to make the change, but make an attempt to make the change, because change don't happen overnight. So I'm not saying that it's going to happen overnight, but make the attempt. Why yes, B.I.G.?
Yes part is because, like she said, nobody's perfect. You know, you got to
You must be a
compromise.
Gemini or a Pisces or one of them mutable signs.
Virgo.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that.
Another Virgo.
You got
the slander on the Virgos.
you kind of outnumbered with the
Hey,
Virgos
don't be
right
offended,
here. You know
it's
what I'm
just
talking about?
signs.
You know what I'm saying? I
So
mean,
y'all all Virgos in the group?
It's
Is
3
that
to
how it
1.
works?
It's 3 to 1
Oh,
right now.
my
It's
God.
3 to 1 right now.
3 Virgos. Now, y'all need to change our name from the Metro Cartel to 3 Virgos.
Hey, we might sell more. We go with this astrological shit.
No bullshit.
People love a fucking Virgo.
I don't know about that. I know some people. I know some Virgos in the ruin some people's lives. Now,
Happens.
Because they left.
Yeah,
That's why
right,
it's
yeah.
like, fuck you, I'm out. And they like, my life ruined. He's gone.
Yeah, right. No
She
more
gone.
Virgo.
He's
Here we
dead.
go.
They out of the picture.
Goddamn.
here they
Yeah,
go.
fucked up the whole picture.
I can't with y'all.
Shout out all the Virgos.
All the
You on
Virgos.
right now.
Oh, what? We on me? We on me?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, answer that question.
I just like don't change. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
So the length of time doesn't affect.
I don't think so.
So
No.
I kind of disagree with you a little bit because I know
Already.
Virgos, and I
Already.
feel like
No.
y'all be sticking around for some shit.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
Hey.
I'm gonna stick around from the beginning though. You know what I'm saying? So what I will put up with in the beginning is the same thing I will put up with at the end.
So what
most
you're
of the
saying? You
time.
don't want no new shit? Is
No.
what you're saying?
What I'm saying is, if I have the capacity to put up with your new shit, is that capacity is gonna be there from the beginning, from day one. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of doesn't, move for me. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm a gracious person. Once I'm there, I'm there. It takes a minute for me to get there, but once I'm there, I'm there, and it's going to take a lot for me to not be there no more. But once I get to that point, it's a wrap. But that point is the same from the beginning.
So the point never changes.
Nope.
Man, y'all lucky. I be wanting to put a Cardi B knot on her head.
But he still hit her.
I love her to death. That's my right hand man, my
Gotta
best
support
friend,
the
my
black- Man, you
soulmate.
took the fucking words out my
This
mouth.
ain't no black love. I be ready to
Black
choke this
love.
nigga the fuck out.
See,
Y'all
that's
talking
black
about
love.
black love.
That's black love right there.
Black
That's-
death.
Ain't black love, and that's I want to kill.
That's I want to kill you.
Damn.
All right.
But
I'm
me,
waiting on yours.
I feel like I feel like, yeah, definitely. I always say everybody out here crazy as shit is everybody has a level of crazy that they will deal with.
But different people deal with different stuff. Some
Shit,
things
look at
that
Kim
are
and Kanye.
acceptable for some people aren't acceptable for others.
Kim and Kanye,
Also,
an example.
Also, I feel like if you've been with somebody for a certain amount of time, you kind of know them. So certain shit just roll off your back and be like, oh, all right,
that's them.
Yeah, that's just them. So it's like, all right, so if you just met me and if, let's say I just met y'all and I walked in here and y'all was going back and forth like this, I'm probably sitting back like, damn,
my
like
God.
they disrespectful as shit to each other. But I got a sense of who y'all are, so I just know y'all just fucking with each other.
The first
but
night.
from the outside looking in, it's like, damn, that shit.
The first night y'all met us, where we was going back and forth.
Exactly. So yeah, I just feel like you know a person after a while. So yeah.
So you're willing to deal with a little bit.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I know this motherfucker a little bit off, but I love him.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's my show.
Go ahead and say the wrong thing. That Cardi B knot is coming.
Just cut her mic.
That's just evil. How you gonna cut my mic on my show? Like, who does that? I agree with Big. I think it's yes and no. The reason that I think it's yes is because back to what you were saying, you get to know a person. You know how they are. You kind of accept who they are and how they are. But I say no because that doesn't make it right. Why do you have to roll over and accept things that don't make you comfortable, that don't make you happy, that bother you?
But do you think that other person isn't doing the same?
And that doesn't make it right either. No. Why does either party have to deal?
Why does everybody got compromise for you?
You got best friends. Shit that they do, you do not fuck with. But that's your fucking best friend. That's your dog. You will fucking stab somebody in the eyes for that person.
Right.
But
in a relationship, I think it's a little different.
No, this go back to the same thing that we talked about the other day.
Who talked about it?
When you let your friends call you bitch, and I say, hey, bitch, and then you like, don't you call me no bitch again, and then you hit me in my face. And I'm like, well, that nigga just called you bitch, but you ain't hit that nigga. It's the same thing. It's a double standard.
Listen, I just feel like when I'm in a relationship, I don't know, call me old school, call me,
you old fashioned.
Traditional.
I just feel like I should be sublimely happy, and for the most part.
Yeah,
and
you definitely should be
And
happy.
I feel like if I'm doing all the bending that I can do, and you're doing all the bending that you can do, and we're still not happy, then we need to let this shit go. Period. Because that means both of us are trying, and it's still not there. You know what I mean?
Respect.
So I just feel like it just depends on the situation.
Hey, don't let Jes Signz get y'all twisted. She is spoiled.
Listen, I do want what I want.
She got
deserve what I want.
Chipotle. Look, she got Chipotle and lamb.
Damn.
And ate both of them for lunch.
Right.
For lunch.
I am
in the
spoiled,
same damn day.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I give just as much as I receive. And if you sit over there and lie, then I'm really gonna leave your ass. So at the end of the day, I'm a good girlfriend. I'm not a bad girlfriend. I want what I put out.
You know what?
And that's not an unreasonable request.
I'm gonna tell you, like Rick Ross told
it's
me,
not
to tap my name.
Because you got some women out here that don't put out shit and just expect, and take. I'm not that woman.
I mean, but everything ain't gonna be 50-50 in a relationship, though. And
I feel like everything's not going to be 50-50 all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I feel like you do have the times where you're giving 70 and the other person might be giving 30 or whatever. But eventually, it needs to even itself out some type of way.
Right. True.
I don't mind picking up the slack where slack needs to be picked up. But when slack needs to be picked up on my end, I want the same respect.
It's all about how you feel. The balance has to be kept for your happiness, for you to be happy in that relationship. Whether it's an even amount of times that you took the 70 and I did the 30 or not, you know what I mean? Like, as long as it balances out to your happiness.
I don't want to be working, and I'm not getting nothing in return. I'll be honest.
I mean,
because a relationship takes two sides. It takes two people, and it takes both people putting in work. And then let's not even talk about marriage. Okay, let's not even talk about that, because when you're married,
that shit made up like Santa Claus.
Yeah, that should be illegal. Everybody talk about marriage.
So what?
Should be illegal.
Tooth fairy ain't real.
All right, so I want you all to grab what's over there on the table. that you brought from the
Like,
car.
what I say? She's spoiled. Spoiled.
Look, he was already here. We was lost for a half
Like, trying to
second.
get my fingerprints.
All right, so I see something else. I see something red over there. What's red? Oh, that's his shirt.
That ain't none of your goddamn business.
Oh, you bought Bobby a shirt too? Oh, y'all must feel sorry for him.
Oh, both large.
If it wasn't for me,
going on over there.
hold on.
Bobby is a large.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even know who the Metro Cartel was.
Actually, I would, because they performed and I was watching.
I'm the
them.
one who introduced you to
You
them.
introduced me to
I'm
them.
the one that
I
said,
watched
hey,
them perform.
I want
and
y'all to
was
come on the
already
show.
them. You don't think I was going to slide them a card either way? Come
Hey.
on now, Bobby. Do you
All
know my
I
name?
know is you had people that smell like eggplants on here and shit like that. And I wanted some real niggas to come on here.
What's wrong with him? Like, what is
you at, boy?
I don't understand.
That's
what
fine.
you're talking about.
And if you got a problem, you can holler at Game 6 Dane.
And he gonna be punking out the whole time.
He said, we gotta ring the bell for him.
All right,
Don't be
so
offended.
It looks like Metro
Whoever the
Cartel.
eggplant nigga
Whoever the eggplant nigga is,
These are
don't be
dope.
offended.
They got the fucking DC.
www.metrocartel.org.
Yes.
Move them
Check us out.
clickers.
And y'all know I always, when I get my shirts, I take a picture and I plug. So
Definitely do that.
wait on
That's
the
what's
pic.
up.
They gave Bobby's punk ass a shirt too.
You damn right.
I should
It's
take
only
that
right. It's
joint.
only right.
I should take it. Have me a backup.
G6 Dane.
You damn goddamn right.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And when that collab drop, y'all gonna hate on that too.
I'm excited about the collab. The next thing that I want to ask you all is what's going on with the upcoming shows and events. I know we just dropped Declassified. Where can we get that at?
On streaming sites, Tidal, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm talking about wherever you at.
Oh yeah, and it's on Instagram Music. So if you doing your
Wherever
IG
you-
story, just
Napster.
type the name in.
Wherever you at. The Metro Cartel. Yeah. Searches.
Get it at
We
your
gonna
local
come up.
dope spot.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Yeah, got it in the dope spot. So all of just say MC Declassified, and the nigga gonna know what you talking about.
What
Bang,
shows
been
y'all
ready
got
to
coming
go.
up? Y'all got some shows coming up we should know about?
Yeah, just got pushed back, right?
Yeah. Our the market concert, we got that coming up sometime later on this month. They changing some things around with the venue because the weather all changing and all of that. So it was outside, they moved it indoors. So that's going on later on this month.
Late October.
Yeah, late October. Keep an eye out for that. We got the intro video.
You gave me the intro music. I didn't get a chance to play that because I was only going to play 3 songs. I'm going to play Like Me Going Out, but tell me about the intro.
So intro is the intro to the album. We was going to name that Declassified, but we was like, fuck it, we just going to go intro because we was like juggling 3 different names. There's 3 of us, so we had like 3 different titles. So
wildly enough, it was one of the last songs to get done.
yeah,
It was like,
song
it was the last song, matter
to
of fact.
get finished. Put on the
It was
album.
the
And it's
last
an
song
actual
we did.
song,
Yeah,
or-
it was
Okay.
the last
Yeah,
song we
full
did to
song.
be
I didn't get a
first on
chance
the
to
album.
listen to it. I know you all sent it to me. I didn't get a chance to listen to that.
You gonna like that one.
All right. I might play that next week
And we
on the
got,
show.
video for the fellas for Poppy coming out. Good old twerk video coming soon.
Oh, you got a booty shaking video coming
Move them
out.
clickers.
Y'all need to
You know
let
what
me
I'm
be in
saying?
that video.
I mean, it's just gonna be the girl.
Hey, you know we got twerkers. You know, we got twerkers.
Listen to
Yeah, we
him.
got
Thirst.
twerkers.
The thirst
Yeah.
is real.
Let me do a cameo.
So yeah, we got some eye candy for the fellas coming out for the
Yeah,
Poppy.
You always
track.
need that.
What
For
else
sure.
we got coming down the pipe? We probably gonna do a video for Like Me too, man. And,
Yeah, we
Clones
got
as
Like
well.
Me
We-
coming out.
We was talking about Clones.
Yeah,
as
man,
well,
Clones
developing
getting
the
some
story for
traction.
Clones.
So
we gonna do that. So those videos coming down the pipe. Mobile phones as we try and head out west.
Is there
early,
anything else that
2019.
you all do, like as far as building your brand as Cartel, and anything else that you all do? I see the shirts.
mean, yeah,
the
we-
shirts. I'm digging the shirts.
we do the merch. You know what I'm talking about? We got more merch coming.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
What we looking at as far as the merchandise is
I mean,
concerned?
you know, we ain't gonna give away too much, but we got some cups coming out. You know what I'm talking
Y'all
about?
got some cups.
You know what I'm talking about?
Some
Yeah,
designer
yeah.
glasses.
Yeah, told you we got Game 6 cups coming out.
Cups and
Yeah,
shit.
Game
So-
6 Metro
some
Cartel
joints
cups.
for like 50 though.
Hey, you hear me?
Things might gotta go for like 50 after they hit out.
They come with lean pre-poured in it.
Look, y'all better get my girl her cut. Talking about 50.
Nah, we gonna pay her what she want, and then we gonna
For
sell
sure.
them for 50.
And
It's
then
like
we
how
gonna-
nigga
yeah.
buy a pair of Jordans for 200 and sell them for 7.
Exactly.
eBay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, eBay get hip. Yeah.
And you got on a hoodie here in the middle. This is a hoodie
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
the cocktail hoodie. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
we ain't gonna tell you everything.
We got sweat hoods,
but yeah,
hoodie
man.
shirts, t-shirts,
Okay.
Regular sweaters.
Y'all need to get some leggings for the
You know what?
females.
That
You
might
know
be
they're
a
not
good
gonna call
idea.
and just get Metro Cartel down the side.
We might just throw the MC on there. You know what I'm talking about?
Look, she been trying to get somebody to get her a sweatsuit for the longest.
Oh yeah, definitely. You see?
Hey, we might be the first.
That was
Hey,
the
we might
idea.
be
I
the
was like,
first.
we should do a sweatsuit, like a sweatsuit. Crazy.
What you, Nelly?
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. So we just trying to get a police resources, get everything together, man.
Well, I'm happy about that. That sounds absolutely fabulous.
Definitely, man. Once that new merch hit, y'all definitely gonna be recipients.
Oh, well, we better be recipients.
Well,
Metro Cartel supporters. We better be first. 5 years from now, where we see Metro Cartel? What we see Metro Cartel doing?
Sold out tours.
Yep.
I'm with it.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. What else we see for Metro Cartel? Where we going with the merchandise in 5 years?
Oh man, hopefully 5 years the merch will just sell itself, the brand to be recognized, and people
Declassified.
Declassified. Definitely Declassified shirts are coming.
That's
what
dope.
y'all
I'm
need
ready
to get,
for
man.
those.
That's what y'all need to go ahead and tune
I'm
into,
thinking
man.
y'all
It's
should incorporate that
Declassified.
letter maybe on the back of the shirt.
I mean, for sure. We're going to come out with the album shirts.
You
You know what I'm
know?
saying? The next little show we do. Yeah, we're going to have the album shirts.
Yeah,
For sure.
That's on the lineup that's coming down the pipe.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I love you all. I think you're so down to earth. I love everything
Appreciate it.
you're doing.
Appreciate you for having us.
Message that you're putting out. I'm hip.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
Be vigilant.
You know what I'm talking about?
Be active.
I'm
Take
with
back
it.
your communities the right way.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it starts with education, though. You know what I'm talking about? If you knew better, you'll do better. You know what I mean? So, y'all need to stop paying attention.
Yeah. Go to fucking school.
Listen to this nigga drinking ginger ale.
My
Talking
mama
about
take everything away from you, but they can't take it.
They can't take
get
your
that
mind,
knowledge,
man.
man. They
My
can't take
grandmama
that shit.
said no girl want no stupid ass nigga.
Right.
Real life.
Right.
Well,
And
Bobby,
that
you a
shit true.
stupid ass nigga, so I guess
I'm a
I am.
smart ass nigga because I learned how to engineer your fucking show.
Yeah, baby.
Self-taught.
Took 6 weeks.
That's
Now,
what's it. That's what's up.
The only thing I want you to do, because we're getting ready to go into Like Me, again, I want to thank you all for coming. It was amazing.
Thanks
We
for
had a
having
great
us.
time. I hope to see y'all again when the album drop, when the merch drop.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have
for
y'all
sure.
back. We can cut up again.
Right.
Hopefully, I'll have another game for us to play.
Get
But
that
then-
Uno up here, man.
Well,
I told you that takes too much focus.
well, honey, invite them on the Halloween special.
You know how many heads gonna be in
Hey.
here? You see how hot it is in here
Hey,
now?
but that'll be kind of.
We got a Halloween special coming up.
Yeah, we are rotating. That's what we're doing on the Halloween special. We're gonna have 4 people up. Then we're going because I know a lot of different people that I've interviewed. So I gotta shout out to Tease Punches. She's coming through with the alcoholic punch. Then we got my girl Exotic Chef Catering. So we eating and we just gonna do cuff cards and Jenga, but we just gonna talk and rap on camera. Y'all more than welcome to come through.
You better make sure you don't cheat on that jingle.
Whatever.
We gonna have the Uno.
You try to work us.
The only thing I want y'all to do at this point is plug yourselves. Tell us where to find Metro Cartel.
The Metro Cartel on all your social media. Also, themetrocartel.org. Our website, all our music, all our merch. Move them clickers.
Move them clickers.
Declassified out.
Now.
Tidal. iTunes.
Everywhere.
Spotify.
Everywhere.
Napster. SoundCloud.
Everywhere.
YouTube.
You know what I'm talking about?
Your grandmother listening to that shit, nigga.
Your
How the
grandmother
fuck your
bumping.
grandmother get here before you, dog? What the fuck? You ain't in these streets for real, man.
dang.
You hear me? The
Niggas ain't out here
Cartel.
for real. They ain't bumping this shit, man.
Before we go out, just to let y'all know, I'm dropping a project called Lost in the Trap, and you will hear Metro
Yeah.
Cartel
Hey,
on it.
Look out for that G6 Dame Cartel collaboration.
You will hear it.
Collaboration. All the motherfucking complicated C-ass words. All that shit.
Everything
It's
that
coming.
T.I. says is
That'd
like
be
big words, yeah.
And everything Don King make up.
Y'all need
Go
to
get
learn the words. Y'all try
Declassified.
and say the words. It's been a great night. It's 12:04. Don't be offended. They never ran this long, but I guess it was for a good reason. Thank you so much,
Thanks for
Megan.
having us,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you so much, Megan Ford. Thank you so much, the Metro Cartel. Thank you so much, Game 16. I love you. And we're going to go ahead and go into the last song of the evening, Like Me by the Metro Cartel. Shout out to the DMV. Shout out to me. Don't be offended. It's just signs.
Blocks hot, gotta carry the heat. Never know when you got beef by association. No on star, no GPS, no snap for the show nigga location. See me in a car racing, putting on rotation. Never straight from confrontation, umbrella precipitation. If it comes to that situation, don't misunderstand. I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be a seed feed like me. I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me.
I wake up, say a prayer, roll up, then it's in the air to diffuse my atmosphere, cause my attitude is so severe toward all these references by my heritage and ignorance, insulting my intelligence, disrespecting all my differences. Whole time taking notes and shit on a lower carbon copy. Lie to me to try to stop me, hate on me, the path is rocky. Try to cut me off, couldn't chop me. No fear in my heart like Mayweather in a boxing ring, 50 bodies. Metro Cartel, Illuminati, yeah.
I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me. I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me.
Always looking left and right before I hit the street. Always looking for the red and blue while I'm passing through. Timberland field boots on the pedals. I push raw paper with a tip that I'm feeling with Kush. How could I ever feel, man? Put on his pants the same as me, which mean one leg at a time. So how you think you phasing me? And your shake don't match your smile. That's real puzzling to me. I mean, you breathe the air I breathe. I mean, you bleed the same as me. But it's pretty clear to see the envy and the jealousy. And that thing is close to reach, so please don't come too close to me. I know weapons will be formed against me, but none of them shall prosper. I just had my daughter, and this is what I taught her.
I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me. I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me.
Shoulda with the guy you that. Hear no evil, see no evil. They got us laying under steeples. Thank God for the ones that console our people. Gather round for the youth. Ain't no way to hide from the truth. Candlelight visuals, blind in the news. They don't understand cause the trap is the noose. And it's getting out of hand, being black is the proof. Why they after me? They just mad that we in the position we in to make a masterpiece. Psychological war, mental casualty. My animation move, that's telepathy. Winning, success, circle keep spinning. Manifesting, we living. Every lesson I count my blessing. Form a weapon to anybody that's disrespected. Metro Cartel forever.
I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me. I fear no man, they breathe like me, they bleed like me. And one day they gon' be your seed feed like me.